I had been a B student for as long as I could remember. Now, during elementary school and junior high school, I would always score 3 grades above the grade that I was currently in on the citywide exams. And this was the evidence that my teachers used to point to say that, Vignette, you're not living up to your potential. I know that you could be one of our star students, they'd say. You would soar and achieve great things if you just tried a little harder. Well, from time to time, I would get really interested in a topic or a class, and I would make the extra effort. And on those spurts, I would get out of the B lane. But eventually, I would always go back to my norm, my B. It's acceptable. It came easy. And what's wrong with a B, after all? Well, by the time I got to high school, I started to question my approach. I thought, am I in my own way? Maybe I should think about this. Maybe I should do some soul searching. So I went and I talked to a friend who was and is 3 years older, and he was in college. So to me, he was some sort of an expert. So I said to him, you know, I think maybe I'm just lazy. And he and I would joke and laugh about things all the time. But that day, he did not cut a smile when he turned and answered. And he said, don't ever say you're lazy. Say you're a fuck up. And I was taken aback and intrigued at the same time. And he went on to say, if you say you are lazy, you are saying that this is a character flaw. And that's something that's really difficult to change. But being a fuck up, that you can change. You just have to make up your mind that you want to change it. So I went into high school the next semester, and I said, all right, I think I got this. I'm going to try. So with renewed verve and vigor, I approached my studies. I really worked hard. And instead of it being about the grades, it became about the acquisition of knowledge. It became about loving learning new things. And I decided, history was something I really gravitated to. I found that particularly interesting. And I decided that I would also get a Regents diploma. Now, in order to get a Regents diploma in New York, you have to take 3 Regents exams and pass them, well, of course. So I decided I would take the history Regents. That would be one of my 3. And my history teacher, Mr. Mayer, said, listen, that test is really difficult. It's one of the hardest Regents. And I said, okay. I took his words, I took heed, and I studied. I got the review book. On the subway ride home in the months leading up to the exam, I did the practice test every day. And the day of the exam, I went in, I felt comfortable. I took the test, I had time to review my answers, and I walked out feeling comfortable with the work that I did. Well, when the test results came in, of course, I achieved getting the Regents diploma, but I also ended up getting an award for the highest score on the history Regents. And while I was proud of getting that award, I was more proud of the effort that I made and that I really embraced a love of learning. And most of all, I decided not to be a fuck up anymore. Thank you.